I am honored to share some incredible news with you all today. It's a story of hope, progress, and the power of collective action. On behalf of the Melanoma Research Foundation, I can hardly contain my excitement about the Legacy of Progress Endowment campaign, an initiative poised to revolutionize melanoma research and treatment. But we can't do it alone, and we need your support.
So I'm a parent of a patient. My son Chris was diagnosed 10 years ago with melanoma. He passed from the disease 4 years ago. And so obviously as a parent, we were very involved with his care and doing everything we could for him. We saw directly the impact of research on his life. Early on in his journey, he had access to groundbreaking treatment, which made a tremendous difference in his life. His quality of life was very, very good, very high, and we attributed a lot of that to medical research. The endowment is an idea that we talked about very early on in our conversations with the MRF. I can recall talking about the need for recurring revenue and recurring access to research funds. And the best way to go about that is through an endowment, something that throws off income every year so we don't have to start from zero in our quest for research dollars every year. Obviously, we supplement that with research dollars that we raise every year, but the concept of a long-term vehicle to fund recurring research is really the goal here. And that concept to us, again, seeing the impact that it had on our lives is very, very important. We're taking this disease from a very bad outcome for many, many of us to a chronic condition for others, and someday we will reach a cure. And we're already seeing evidence of that progress, but there's still a long way to go. So in terms of the endowment and what it provides the ability for someone to make an investment that will basically survive long-term and contribute long-term to research that is going to cure this disease.
Melanoma is a challenge that continues to grow, affecting lives across the globe. In the United States alone, we anticipate nearly 187,000 individuals, regardless of age or background, will face a melanoma diagnosis this year. By joining forces with us in the Legacy of Progress Endowment campaign, you will have a unique opportunity to become part of something truly groundbreaking. Your support will not only fund scientific studies, it will also drive vital clinical trials and FDA approvals.
In 2009, I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic melanoma. At the time, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just skin cancer. But several doctor's appointments later, I found out that treatment options hadn't changed for 25 years, and the prognosis was not good. I was given 6 months to live and basically told to get my life in order. My husband and I, Mike, started doing our homework and investigating clinical trials and ended up landing a trial called PLX 4032 that happened to be at UCLA, and I lived in DC. So you say that's a long way to commute to a doctor, but it was worth it. I started on a phase 1 trial and was lucky enough to become a super responder. It went on to kind of change the way we fight cancer. This drug is called now Zelboraf, and it's a BRAF inhibitor. It's used in several different types of cancers. And I think that experience has really made my mission to move research forward, and the endowment was a good investment to do that. More Americans than not are affected by skin cancer, but even if you're not affected by melanoma directly, the research that goes into melanoma has led to developments in brain cancer, ovarian cancer, breast cancer. It has really been the proving ground to changing the way we fight cancer. I think there's a lot of questions within the melanoma community and rare subtypes that still need to be addressed in order for basically personalized medicine for tailored cancer treatments to help move the needle on survival and cancer in general.
Our efforts in melanoma research have far-reaching implications. They extend beyond this particular form of cancer, holding the potential to revolutionize our approach to treating various other cancers. Breakthroughs in understanding melanoma's genetics and advances in targeted and immunotherapy treatments have paved the way for progress in tackling other types of cancer. These treatments, born from our dedication to melanoma research, have already shown promise in improving patient outcomes and continue to evolve for broader applications.
My journey started about 9 years ago when I was diagnosed with spindle cell melanoma, which is a bit of an odd one, but it wound up resulting in surgery and radiation as a treatment. And from there, unfortunately, I metastasized to stage 4. As a result, the benefit of having several research trials in play afforded me the opportunity to go on a trial for immunotherapy, a new drug trial. After 9 months, I went into remission and had no evidence of disease. Being chairman of the board, I wanted to make sure that we had longevity and stability built into our research program. So I felt ensuring our strength and stability going forward through the endowment and focusing on research was critically important. One of the key things I needed to understand is what is the benefit of endowments. First is having a singular focus on your endowment is important. Second is there a track record and a foundation of success in executing their mission? And then finally, does the endowment enable the accomplishment of the mission? So the MRF endowment checked all the boxes for me, and that was very important. I wanted to see research strengthen and continue into the future, but more importantly, I wanted to reach more people over time, and that's what the endowment enables us to do. In terms of research, I mean, really, the success of research, for example, when I started, the initial survival rate was about 15%. Within 3 years, it had risen to 50% because of the success of immunotherapy. I believe we're going to find more and more treatment options like that in the future, and the endowment is really an enabler for us to have that happen sooner rather than later.
Your financial contribution today isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about fostering hope. It's about providing hope for countless patients and communities grappling with melanoma in its various forms. Together, we can rewrite the future for melanoma, and doing so, we're rewriting the future of cancer treatments for all. Join us in a remarkable journey of progress and transformation. Together, we are unstoppable. Your gift, your legacy, our mission.